Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach His truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to your brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim Neck. I'm looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear this truth and follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwathium that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in our subjection, reverencing your husbands. It's your brother Azar from GMS St. Louis, coming with a video that I came across, the bees that are swarming in Israel. And it just automatically put me into remembrance of what the Lord did unto the Canaanites that were occupying the land before he gave it unto the Israelites, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that specific bloodline. So I'm going to play this and grab some precepts and learn where you be edified.
תיזהרי, דבורים.
את לא מבינה מה הולך פה. סגרתי את הדלתות. זה רק אצלנו בגולברי בחוץ.
Hey, the Israelites about to get their land back, man. The Israelites are about to get their land back, man. The Lord is about to bring that deliverance that's promised. So, this is Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It had been already of old time, which was before us. You see? Now let's go to the book of Exodus. This is Exodus 23, and I'll start at verse 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice, provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries. For mine angel shall go before thee, and bring thee into the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. And these are Canaanite nations. Salakia, these are Hamite nations, being the descendants of Ham. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite break down their images. And ye shall serve the Lord your power, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water. And I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before thee, and will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thy enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites from before thee. I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. By little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased and inherit the land. And I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea, even unto the sea of the Philistines, another Hamite nation, and from the desert unto the river, for I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. You see? And so this is, symbolic, man. The Lord is doing the same thing that he done to the Canaanites, man, unto these, many hats, the Amalekites, because that's who they truly are, betraying the people. The Lord said when his chosen people are back in the land, they're not gonna fear anything or anyone. The world is gonna be in righteousness. There's gonna be no more wars. There's been nothing but wars. I did this video last night, and somehow it never even made it past the processing. It just disappeared from my phone. So I'm gonna try to do this a little different, but I kind of went in on Amalek, and it never even made it past the process and the screen record. But Lord willing, this is it'll go up. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You see? So the Lord, the Israelites were special to the Lord, man. It's actually his favorite people. Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and 2nd Ezra 5 and 22. And my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again, and said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof thou hast chosen thee only one vine, and of all the lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily, and of all the depths of the sea thou hast filled thee one river, and of all builded cities thou hast hollowed Zion unto thyself. You see, that land is the Lord's favorite piece of land. That's the Holy Land, man. It is perfectly fit for his people. Now, due to our transgressions, disobedience, idolatry, shedding of innocent blood, we were removed from the land. The Lord got us we got ourselves kicked out of the land, and the Lord allowed these other nations, these heathens, to ransack our land. And we were scattered among all these nations. Verse 26, and of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove, and of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. A lady said today, like, I don't believe in God and all this, because, she's a heathen. She's expected to say some shit like that because she doesn't agree with the laws, statutes, and commandments, and, just the way a woman is to be removed when she on her purification time. Of course, you're a heathen. You're not going to agree with the law, statutes, and commandments. But this right here, it shows you that the Lord not dealing with everybody. And among all the multitudes of people thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. You heathens wasn't given the law. So of course you're going to do everything opposite, contrary to the ways of the Heavenly Father. And now, O Lord, why hast thou given this one people over unto many, and upon the one root hast thou prepared others, and why hast thou scattered thy only one people among many? And they which did gainsay thy promises, and believe not thy covenants, have trodden them down. If thou didst so much hate thy people, yet shouldest thou punish them with thine own hands? No, but this is they wondering questions. But hey, our iniquity got us into this, man, and really, it's going to make us the perfect judges in the kingdom because we were exalted, we knew righteousness and wickedness. So the Israelites are going to make the perfect judges in the kingdom. But anywho, this is proving that the Lord is dealing with only one people, and it's not those people that's over there. They're being plagued, man. The Lord is about to put his people back in the land, just as he promised. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 36 and verse 19. I'll go back 16, Salakia. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, when the house of Israel dwelt in their own land, they defiled it by their own way, and by their own doings. Their way was before me as the unclean of a removed woman. Wherefore I poured my fury upon them for the blood that they had shed upon the land, and for their idols wherewith they had polluted it. And I scattered them among the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries. According to their way and according to their doings I judged them. And when they entered into the heathen, whither they went, they profaned my holy name. When they said to them, These are the people of the Lord, and are gone forth out of his land. But I had pity for my holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen whither they went. Therefore say unto the house of Israel, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen whither ye went. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, saith the Lord Yahawah, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into your own land. This thing is about to happen. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and will give you an heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. You see? So who is that over there in the land? Let's go to the book of, back to Exodus 17 and verse, this is Exodus 17 and 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Amalek is the grandson of Esau, Edom. The people that are currently in that land, the tiny hatters, who you can't speak about, and who will cancel you. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out and fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of Yahawah in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven. And see, if you look up Google who was Amalek, they're going to say, oh, they're done away with, and they're extinct people, but they're not extinct, man. Not yet. That is for a future prophecy. Scripture said there's no end to all the people, so they have remnants of the tribe of Amalek, just like the Israelites have a nation. The nation make up the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes. The Edomites have tribes as well, like Teman, the Germans, Esau, Edom. You got Teman. You have Gog. They have tribes as well that make up their nation of Edom. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahawashi. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So how are they put out of the earth? You see, they're still here today, and they're controlling these things behind the scenes, playing the victim. Let's go to Book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9. And it reads, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. The Israelites are going to be going through hell in these last days, and impoverished, not getting billions of dollars given to them in welfare. But thou art rich. Yeah, they're rich in spirit. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, the chief house, man. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Who runs the prison systems, man? That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. See, Esau, Edom, the nation of Esau, Edom, is the devil, man, on the earth. He's the biggest deceiver. You see, the scriptures tell us, man. But the Lord is about to, get these people out of the land and put the Israelites back into the land. Hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Abba Babal.